And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, T.A. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Williams is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. And for Houston, the post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And there's Gordon. And it's Knicks in at point guard.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
And here's Gordon. To the paint. It's rebounded by Giddey. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Passes it to Smith. Martin for three. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Williams. Inside. Here's Giddey. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Smith against Williams. Now, here's Şengün. Defense is right there.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Clock at 6. Fade away. That one doesn't drop. The Rockets go the other way with it. Martin, the pass to Knicks. Here's Şengün. He's guarded by Williams. Williams comes with the double team. Martin wide open. He fires. Offline with his three. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Martin. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Gordon. Smith outside. Fires for three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. Williams with the ball, covered by Smith. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Martin kicks to Smith. Here's Şengün. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. On the wing, Wiggins. Covered by Martin. Giddey, no good.
Normally he drains that.
Houston in the lead. Smith right side. The pass to Nix. Smith with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Nix missing. Here's Oklahoma City now on the wing. Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pass to Giddey. Higgins outside. Here's Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Smith the pass to Nix. Back to Smith. Down low, Williams with the steal. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Şengün with the ball. Williams picks him up. Nix passes to Gordon. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Yeah, especially the younger teams. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After Eric Gordon's miss.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Here's Nix. 9-point game his last outing. Gordon the pass to Şengün. Good, nice job down low. Şengün's got his second basket.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
For Gilgeous-Alexander. Great showing for him last season. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
Here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Giddey against Gordon. To halt the run, and Giddey gets it to go.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Rockets pull it in. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Here's Nix. 6 to shoot. Smith with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Smith slams it home.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Wiggins following the score by Houston. Now Giddey. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Outside for Martin. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Thunder trailing by 3. Wiggins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Gordon against Giddey. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there.
One shot. One shot.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Rockets leading by 3. Tate the pass to Christopher. Back to Tate. Over Jang, and Tate gets it to go.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Muscala. Out to the wing. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And the pass to Joe. Back to Muscala. Right wing. Here's man. Fernando pulls it in. The Rockets have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's Garuba. He's covered by Muscala. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Houston needs to get a shot. No good that time. And the Thunder going the other way now. Jang with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Out to the right wing. Muscala. No good on the triple. Rockets leading by 5. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Tate. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Jae'Sean Tate, talk about positional flexibility. I don't know if you call him an oversized guard or an undersized forward.
He even played some center at Ohio State. NBA scouts weren't sure what his position was. He kind of flew underneath the radar, went undrafted, but everybody knows his name now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Tate.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Matthews, he's checked in for Houston. He makes 1 of 2 that time. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experience experienced players to fill out that roster.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of this game.
Man, 2 shots.
The first one falls. GA, the Houston Rockets, coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Rockets leading by 4. Here's Christopher. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fernando. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Chang against Tate. Now, here is Muscala. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. From deep. It's rebounded by Houston.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Matthews against Jang. That one drops for him.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Rockets lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
The Thunder, 18.
Just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 4. The front court is Tate and Smith. And it's Garuba in at center. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 31-point game against Golden State.
And it's the way he stayed aggressive in getting to the foul line that was impressive. But he also did a superb job in cashing in from the foul line.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
The Rockets making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Williams is checked in. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. Trains the three-pointer. Joe's got the lead up to 4 now for Oklahoma City.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Nix passes to Tate. He feeds it to Smith. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 7 points for Smith.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Fades away. It's not going to go for him. And it's Houston the other way. The dish now to Matthews. Pass to Nix. Houston moving it around. Out to Smith. Fires the three. Sinks the triple. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Smith with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines.
And the first one at the line is good. Richard, if there's one thing the Rockets want to emphasize this year, it's defense.
Yeah, no question. They've been one of the worst defensive teams in the league the past few seasons. To turn your fortunes around, you gotta focus on defense. It's the most important thing.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Tate. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Matthews.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Giddey against Gordon. Giddey kicks to Wiggins. Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. To stop the run, and the shot goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And stolen by Williams. Pass to Giddey. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Martin. And it's good for two. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Nix. To the inside. Here's Smith. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Outside Williams. Now the pass to Giddey. Back to Williams. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Kicks it out to Gordon. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And it's Giddey in the corner. Outside Williams. It's Wiggins at the top of the key. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Friday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. And then on Saturday, they'll tip it off. A road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. Here's Nix. Outside Gordon. Smith kicks to Şengün. Pass to Nix. Smith with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Martin on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Hits it from 3-point range. Now it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Nix. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Giddey against Gordon. Smith sets the pick for Gordon. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Giddey, the pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. To end the cold streak. Giddey, no good.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here is Smith. Martin with a screen on Williams. Smith, the pass to Martin. Kicks it out to Gordon. Over Wiggins. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. Over in the corner, Williams. The Thunder with another miss. Rockets leading by 7. Outside Gordon. Passes it to Nix. Smith with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in. He's got to be careful. Third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
And the Rockets making a change here. Christopher's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Baisley's checked in for Wiggins. Thunder trailing by 7. Baisley passes to Giddey. Here's Williams. Back to Giddey. And the rejection by Smith. Smith drawn the double team. Pass to Christopher. It's deflected. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him. The pass to Giddey. Shot to stop the run. Misses in close.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Gordon, the pass to Christopher. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Detroit Pistons. Here's Mann. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Baisley passes to Giddey. The 11-footer. Nice jump shot. Good. Giddey's got 6. Rockets leading by 7. Pass to Christopher. Here's Fernando. He started by Williams. Count it.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now here's Giddey. 6 points for him. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And he makes good on the layup. Gordon's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Williams, a screen on Gordon. Driving to the basket. Off with the layup.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Christopher. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Out of hand on it. Chang against Martin. And it's Giddey in the corner. Pass to Bazley. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tate, he's checked in for Kenyon Martin. And it's Matthews in for Gordon. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Joe's checked in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
1:37 left in the first half of basketball. With the shot, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to Mann. Here's Bazley. Oklahoma City moving it around. Chang, a screen. Mann. The Thunder with another miss. Houston leading by 11. Here's Christopher. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
The D just kind of staying aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Bazley. Here's Mann. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The pass from Christopher. Down low. Wants to get it to Tate and does. Rebound by Chang.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Here's Bazley. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Here's Christopher. Pass to Tate. Over Chang. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Tate's only got 7. And so it's Houston. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
They've each been fantastic tonight, playing with fire, doing just about everything. Lots of pressure on these two in the second half.
I remember being the guy on the given night. Well, for me, it was all nights.
Now let's talk about our game tonight. A nightmare of a first half for the Thunder.
They couldn't get anything from beyond the arc. Obviously, plenty of bad shots, but they couldn't even hit wide open ones. They need to regroup, I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing, guys, a tremendous game from Jabari Smith.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Taking a look at the Thunder, Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Giddey, and it's shooting guard.
And have yourself a night, Shai. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
It's good. He's got 12.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against Lane.
Now here's Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Here's Şengün. Smith with a screen on Giddey. Taken away by Williams. Gordon against Giddey. And the lead is down inside single digits. Giddey's got 8 points.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Up top, Şengün. He started by Williams. Kicks it out to Gordon. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Şengün is a guy that works ultra hard at his craft. Being a bit undersized at the center position, you know what? That's what you got to do sometimes.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 8. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Passes to Giddey. Shoots from the baseline. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hey, Richard, how about Şengün? This guy stands out when he's out on the court.
Yeah, he sure does, all due to his work ethic. Plays quick inside and makes the most of his floor time. A couple more years and this dude could be a standout. And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Nix. There's the feed to Gordon. Pass to Nix. And here is Şengün. Outside for Martin. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander from down in the low post. It goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter. Here's Nix. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Smith. Banked in off the glass. Smith's got 24.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
And there's the pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Oklahoma City.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Muscala's checked in. Wiggins from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Houston moving it around. Here's Nix. He's covered by Muscala, and the basket is good.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Wiggins.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
And taking a look at some numbers for Williams, how he performed last season. Averaged 7 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
Bank shot, no good. Thunder trailing by 16. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Gordon. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Thunder have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Smith.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
It's stolen by Muscala. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Williams at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Williams drops them both. Here is Matthews. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Christopher. From deep. The Rockets again can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's man. Şengün covering, and they pick up 2.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now, here's Şengün. Passes it to Matthews. Can they get it? Rebound by Muscala. Here's Joe. He's covered by Matthews. Outside Williams. On the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Muscala. Off target from three-point range. Houston leading by 10. Here's Christopher. Pass to Tate. Launches a 3. Good on the triple. Tate's only got 10.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
To the left side wing. Outside Williams. There's the pass to man. And stolen by Şengün. Out left to the wing. For 3. bangs home the trifecta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Rockets have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. First free throw is good. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
Second free throw, no good. Thunder trailing by 17. Here's Mann to the paint. Here's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Thunder have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
The Thunder, Williams taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Houston. And he's good on the second. Houston leading by 16. Here's Christopher. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Tate in the post. He's against Williams. And Tate gets it to go.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Now here's Williams. And that one goes on a bounce. Last touch by Tate. Baisley's checked in for Mike Muscala.
Thunder substitution. Darius Baisley.
Baisley passes to Joe. And a miss there on the triple. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Here's Garuba. Here's Christopher. And Houston again with the bucket.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
So it's the Thunder now. The Rockets making the shot. Williams attacking, battles through traffic and lays it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Christopher. Here's Tate. Up and in on the layup. Tate's only got 14 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Baisley, a three-pointer, no good. Rockets leading by 20. Now Tate, he's got 14 over Williams, and it's Houston with another.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Mann passes to Baisley. Williams with the ball. To the inside. Oklahoma City moving it around. Down low. Got a piece of it. The shot's good from Baisley. Baisley's got his second bucket tonight.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Christopher, the pass to Tate. Inside. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Count that one.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Here's Christopher. Pass to Tate. Here's Fernando. He's guarded by Williams.
Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's man. Picked by Williams. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Houston controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this.
57.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Houston leading by 20. They've got Smith. Martin is out there with Gordon, and it's Nix in at the point guard position. That's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart, and the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough. Yeah, I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Free throw drop for Smith. Mike Muscala is checked in for Oklahoma City. Smith hits them both. Oklahoma City shooting around 41% on the night. Giddey against Gordon. Passes it to Muscala. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Muscala up top. Pass to Joe. Back to Muscala. Now here's Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. Williams a screen on Gordon. And Giddey gets it to go.
Giddey.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
And it's Wiggins missing. Rockets leading by 22. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Screen by Smith. Here's Nix. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. 5 to shoot. Smith on the wing. And that's a foul called on Kenyon Martin. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a switch here.
First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in.
Thunder substitution. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets finished.
The Rockets making a switch here. Şengün's checked in.
One shot.
And that one misses. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side. He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, which are guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're a part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's two sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
Well, Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Giddey kicks to Williams. 6 to shoot. Back to Giddey. Over Şengün. Giddey, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it goes down 2 points. Smith's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now here's Giddey. Williams, a screen on Gordon. And there's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to free himself up. The Thunder with another miss. Rockets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Gordon with no one around. Good on the three-point shot.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Will it go? And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they're trailing, but they are really battling, working the ball down low, getting good looks in the paint. The inside game much improved from where it was in the first half.
One shot.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now, here's Washington. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gordon with the defensive effort. Pass to Washington. He dishes it to Smith. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Smith's got 16 here in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Waters. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Washington. To the right side. Smith the pass to Washington. 11 feet away. Not going to go that time. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the layup for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Here's Smith. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Passes it to Omoruyi. Now Chang. Here's Waters. Stolen by Gordon. To the middle. Here's Smith. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And playing with the lead, you can see they're making a much more concerted effort to work the ball inside here in the second half.
Both teams will make substitutions.
The line for Houston, Jabari Smith. At the line, shooting 1.
The free throw off from Smith. Richard, I was wondering, do you think the recent postseason success of small market teams like Milwaukee is good for the NBA?
Absolutely. Guys should be able to feel like they can win no matter where they are playing at. And no one wants to see the same couple of teams in the playoffs every single year. Smaller market success makes the league better.
Now here's Matthews. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith outside. Over Chang. And it's Smith missing.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Here's Mann. It's deflected. Kicks it to Matthews. Pass to Christopher. Smith with a screen on Chang. Smith, no luck. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Chang, the pass to Bazley. Smith surveying the D. Outside Matthews. The pass to Christopher. The kick out to Matthews. A three-pointer is right on target. Matthews has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Chang. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Mann can't hit.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Christopher, the pass to Smith. To the paint. Here's Fernando. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Passes to Bazley. Here's Mann. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Houston on the break. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season should be less than that.
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
Here's Mann. The Rockets making the shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Third personal foul.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
For Oklahoma City, Trey Mann at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Houston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Matthews passes to Christopher. To the middle. Here's Fernando. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Pass to Bazley. And here is Giddey. Here's the teardrop. It's good. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And he gets it to go.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Houston.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Smith.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
So it's the Thunder now. The Rockets making the shot. Williams sets a screen for Jang. Here's Bazley. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The pass to Christopher. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Bazley. He's covered by Matthews. There's the pick. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City. Trey Mann. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Now Matthews. So we see Houston taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our New Balance player of the game, Jabari Smith.